Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to look at a very important concept in population studies, the age composition of a population. I will explain what it means, why it matters, the key factors that shape it, common ways to analyze it, and how to read the age pyramids. Let's get started. Age composition simply means how a population is distributed across different age groups. In other words, how many children, working age adults, and older people live in a place. The distribution matters a lot because it shapes economic activity, social behavior, migration, and public services like schools and hospitals. There are three main determinants of age composition. The first one is fertility, the second one is mortality, and the third one is migration. These three are interrelated. A change in one can affect the other, and together they reflect the social and economic conditions of a community. The first one is fertility or the birth rate. High fertility produces a larger proportion of children in the population. For many developing countries in Asia, Africa, and Latin America, high birth rates mean the young age group, that is 0 to 14 years, can be 30 to 40% of the population. In contrast, developed countries with low fertility often have below 25% in the young age group and a comparatively larger elderly population. Next is mortality. If death rates drop among children, the share of children in the population rises. If death rate fall mainly among older adults, the share of elderly people rises. When death rates are low across all ages, as in many developed countries, the older age groups grow larger, which contributes to an aging population. Migration affects age composition in a different way because migrants are often age selective, usually younger adults. If many working age people move from place A to place B, A's working population share falls while B's rises. The short term result is often a youthful effect in destination areas, while origin areas may see a relative increase in dependence. Geographers and demographers commonly analyze age composition using three methods. The first one is age groups, the second one is age pyramids, and the third one is age indices. Each method gives a different perspective and is useful for different tasks. Age groups are the simplest approach. You can use fine intervals, for example, 0 to 4, 5 to 9, etc., or broader classes such as 0 to 14, 15 to 59 or 65, and 65 or 65 plus. Commonly, researchers use young, that is 0 to 14, adult, that is 15 to 59 or 15 to 65, and old, that is 60 and 65 plus. Sometimes adults are split further into youths and mature adults for added clarity. An age pyramid or age and sex pyramid plots age groups vertically and splits males and females on either sides. The shape tells you a lot. A wide base means many children, expanding population. A more uniform shape suggests stability, and a top heavy shape indicates a declining or aging population. Pyramids can also show distortions from wars, epidemics, or baby booms. Now let's understand the three types of age pyramid shown in here. The first pyramid is the youthful population. Here you can clearly see the base of the pyramid is very wide. This means there is a large proportion of children and working age people in the age group 0 to 4, 5 to 9, 10 to 14, and so on. As we move upward, the pyramid becomes narrower, showing that fewer people survive to older ages. This kind of pyramid is typical for countries with high birth rates, high but improving death rates, fast population growth. In simple words, more kids, fewer elderly, and a rapidly growing population. The second pyramid is the aging population. Here, the base is not as wide, meaning fewer children are being born, but the middle portion from age 20 to 60 is quite broad. This shows that the country has a declining birth rate, low death rates, better healthcare, and longer life expectancy. You can also notice that the upper age groups like 60 to 64, 65 to 69, 70 to 74 are beginning to widen. That means more people are living longer and the population is slowly moving towards aging. So, overall, this pyramid represents a balanced but gradually aging population. The third pyramid is the aged population. Here, the base is narrow, meaning very few children are being born, but the upper part of the pyramid is wider than the others, showing a large elderly population. This happens when birth rates are extremely low, death rates are very low, and life expectancy is high. Such populations grow very slowly or even decline over time. Countries like Japan and many European nations show this type of structure. In simple terms, fewer young people, a big chunk of older people, and a slowly shrinking population. The third one is age indices. Age indices are numeric ratios that help compare populations. For example, young to adult or old to young ratios. These can be mapped to show spatial differences between regions. According to the aim of the study, six types of age indices may be used. That is shown in front of you. One specially used measure is the dependency ratio, which compares dependents, that is, children and elderly, to the working age population. The formula is dependency ratio equals to young age group plus old age group divided by adults multiplied by 100. A high dependency ratio means more non working people per working person, which has big implications for the economy and social services. To sum up, age composition influences schooling needs, healthcare demand, pension burdens, and labor supply. Policy planners use age structure analysis to decide where to invest. For example, building schools versus scaling up elder care services. That's all for today. If you have any doubts, feel free to comment down below and I will be happy to help. If you want the main content or notes, the link is provided in the description box. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps the video reach more learners. See you in the next one.